Today's Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, Otheon Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Hoagland Insurance Services, Frames by Ryan James, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nessa Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land LLC, 701 Cornhole Company, Bingaman Construction, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Surge Aesthetics, The Porch, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Game 1, Tech Next Solutions, Hidden Beauty Salon and Spa, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Prairie Ford of Stanley, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Murex Petroleum Corporation, T&P Measurements Incorporated, MC Property and Maintenance LLC, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Flag Family Media.
Inspired by a dream. That dream is now a reality. Our goal at GameDay Media is to provide a new way of watching high school sporting events in Northwest North Dakota through live audio, video streaming services. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch and listen to all the action. We are looking for business sponsors to come on board with GameDay Media to help promote your business as we help to promote our area athletes during our broadcasts. Contact David or Randy Peterson for further details on how you can become a sponsor on GameDay Media. GameDay Media, more than a game.
And as we come back here to GameDay Media, another week, another game here from Kurt Houghton Field Court in Ray, North Dakota. My name's Randy Peterson. My privilege to be courtside this evening as we have a District 7 girls basketball matchup tonight between longtime rivals, the Tioga Lady Pirates, just 10 miles down the road, and their opponent tonight, the Ray Jays, in a District 7 matchup. We're live from the NCC Sports Desk here on our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. We're looking forward to a great competitive match here between these two teams. The Ray Jays coming into this game with a 1-3 record on the season so far, looking to get back into their winning ways after winning their first game against Lewis and Clark North Shore Plaza 46-36 in their first game of the year, but they've dropped 3 games since that time. And the Tioga Pirates, after dropping their opening match to the Surrey Mustangs in their first game of the season, have come back strong with 3 wins in a row for the Lady Pirates. When we come back to our NCC Sports Desk here on our Border Plains Equipment pregame show, we'll have our Continental Resources coaches' comments. First coaches' comments will be head coach Deb DeMoe of the Tioga Lady Pirates after this 2-minute timeout.
At NCC, Northwest North Dakota is our backyard. The individuals and businesses who rely on NCC's services aren't just our customers. You're our neighbors, our friends, and our families. That's why we're committed to providing the high-quality internet, video, phone, and security systems you need to stay connected with the friendly, local service you deserve. NCC, making connections in Northwest North Dakota.
Since 1961, Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota today. While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
Again from the NCC Sports Desk, welcome back to our Continental Resources coaches' comments as we come back into GameDay Media from our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. I've been able to catch up with head coach Deb DeMoe of the Tioga Lady Pirates to talk with me about their upcoming game this evening with the longtime rival, the Ray Jays. And first of all, Coach DeMoe, thanks for making yourself available again for our Continental Resources coaches' comments.
Thanks for having me, Randy, and thanks for all you do with GameDay Media. It's appreciated.
After dropping your season opener to the Surrey Mustangs, your Pirates have strung together a 3-game winning streak with victories over Trinity Christian, Glenburn, and West Oak Newburgh, and now have a 3-1 record on the season. I noticed that your game with the Glenburn Panthers went to overtime, and you responded with a 7-point victory, 65-58. It sure seems like the Pirates are starting to hit their stride here early in the season, Coach.
I think the key word there is starting to. We by all means have not put together 4 complete quarters in any of our games. We get a couple decent quarters, and that's what we need to focus on, is starting strong, playing strong throughout the middle quarters, and then finishing strong. And we have come out victorious on 3 of our games. And Glenburn's a good team, and so is West Hope Newburgh. They lost Ellie Bronton, of course, to graduation last year, who's now playing at Valley City and doing well. But they still have a surrounding cast left that can really string together some great shots. And we haven't quite hit a stride, but that's our goal. No excuses. We were without Thea Johnson for 2 of our last 3 games as her sister got married in Vegas. I reminded her that don't you tell your family to not get married during basketball season. But anyway, and like I said, not providing excuses there, but with her length and athleticism, not saying the game would have been any different or anything, but I know we did miss her, but we had a lot of kids step up that got a little bit more playing time with her out of the lineup. And, we had Cambry Johnson come put together a few good games there. I had her in the starting lineup, and she played with a lot of confidence. We have great outside shooting, and, a lot of our shooters can hit the threes. Cheryl and Ava and McKenna Landsberg and Mercedes. And really, we have a lot of great outside shooters. And right now, until our last game against Western Newburgh, our three-pointers weren't dropping for us. So hopefully that's a stride we're heading toward. And coming to play Ray tonight, we're looking for, a lot of improvement, but yet to continue on from where we've left off.
In a past interview, you mentioned that you have depth on your team, and you've noted that already. And you may have different starting lineups versus different opponents, depending on how the matchup feels and how you as coaches feel you want to match up against your opponent. But it's always nice to know that you can bring players off the bench with a lot of confidence and really not miss a beat, Coach.
Yeah, we really do have a deep bench. Like I said, we don't miss a beat. And I told the girls there's no reason to be out there playing tired. We have enough bodies on the bench where we can substitute in and out, and everybody should be playing at the top of their energy level when they're out there, both on the defensive and offensive end. And yeah, we do. We are deep on the bench. I don't know that we've had the same starting lineup in the last 4 games yet. Maybe one. And we told the girls that's how it's going to be. We play a taller team. We've got a lot of height. We may have more bigs in. We play a quicker guard team. We may start a few more, of our guards if we put on a full court press. So we try to kind of match up to the competition we're playing. And maybe that's not a good thing because you don't fall into a routine of having those same 5 out there on the floor, but it seems to have worked for us thus far. And, right now we don't plan on changing that unless, the goal of us as coaches is to find the flow of the 5 that are working together cohesively out there during that time. And then don't disrupt that flow until you need to get subs in for breathers or, maybe somebody's just having an off stretch and they need to come out and gather their thoughts and get that mental toughness back. So yeah, like I said, we're going to hopefully continue to thrive from here. We have a tougher schedule. We have some good games over Christmas break scheduled, and we're going to be challenged early, and so far they've risen up to the challenge. The first game, we'd like to take that back and have a redo, but told the girls if we're going to lose any, if it's the first one and we continue to be victorious from here on out, that's not a bad game to lose. And I go by the motto, sometimes you lose, sometimes you learn, and of course, we learn from that game.
Well, you've been listening to our Continental Resources Coaches Comments with Tioga Pirates head coach Deb DeMoe. We'll step aside. When we come back, we'll talk with the Ray Jays head coach Matt Heyer as we continue on with the Border Plains Equipment pregame show from our NCC Sports Desk after a few words from some of our great GameDay Media sponsors.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, based in Columbus, North Dakota, offers custom on-the-farm grain cleaning for spring wheat, durum, and barley. Contact Ethan Bakken at 701-310-5007 or find him on Facebook at Border Mobile Grain Cleaning. The Country Store, located at 123 Main Street in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com. TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351. At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Othione Boutique. Shop in person in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopothione.com.
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Frames by Ryan James, located in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Frames by Ryan James.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our Level 5 Trauma Center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology departments. Our physical, occupational, and speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunizations. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. To schedule an appointment, call us at 701-628-2505 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime. Again from the NCC Sports Desk, welcome back to our Continental Resources Coach's Comments here on the Border Plains Equipment pregame show. I've been able to catch up with head coach Matt Heyer of the Ray Jays to talk with me about their upcoming game this evening with the Tioga Lady Pirates. First of all, Coach Heyer, thanks for making yourself available for our Continental Resources Coach's Comments.
Appreciate it, Randy.
After opening the season with a win over Lewis and Clark North Shore Plaza, the Jays have run into some tougher teams and have dropped your last two games to the Ranchers from Powers Lake Burke Central and a very good Trenton Tiger team. For the most part, your Jays are a fairly young team with only 3 seniors on the team. What's been the focus on practice over the past few days, Coach?
Well, we just kind of due to the weather and kind of our early season schedule, we haven't had a ton of practices. But our main focus is kind of learning and becoming comfortable with our press breaker. It's given us some problems just protecting the ball, and we're going to see a little bit more of that kind of in our next few games. So it's something that we're working on. And like you said, with a younger group of kids and not a whole lot of varsity experience, especially with guards, it's something that's going to take a little bit of time.
Tonight you have a home game with another District 7 opponent, the longtime rival Tioga Pirates. The Pirates are really tall this year and have quite a bit of depth despite being pretty young. What will be a key factor for the Jays to be able to come away with a District 7 win tonight against the Lady Pirates, Coach?
Oh, like you said, they might be young, but they have a lot of size, and their size is fairly quick. The big pieces for us is, can we control rebounding? We might be smaller, but I feel like so far in the season we've rebounded the ball probably better than expected, just kind of due to our size. And then the other focus is kind of what I had already mentioned. We got to figure out how to break a press consistently, and we got to limit our turnovers so we get more shot attempts, and then focus on quality shot attempts. Maybe work a little longer in a possession against Tioga, kind of limit their possessions a little bit because they like to get up and down as well.
You've been listening to our Continental Resources Coach's Comments with Ray Jays head coach Matt Heyer. When we step aside, we'll come back. We'll continue on with the Border Plains Equipment pregame show from our NCC Sports Desk after a few words from a few of our great Game Day Media sponsors.
Bank of Tioga, with locations in Tioga and Crosby, North Dakota. Come and talk to us about all your financial needs. Whether it's agriculture, business, investments, or personal banking, we have the right product for you. Call our Tioga Bank at 701-664-3388 or our Crosby Bank at 701-965-6333 to discuss your needs with us. Ignite prosperity at the Bank of Tioga. At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
As we come back to the NCC Sports Desk here on our Border Plains Equipment pregame show, again, my name is Randy Peterson, and we're at Kurt Houghtonfield Court tonight for a District 7 girls basketball matchup. The opponents tonight, it'll be the Tioga Lady Pirates, coming in with a 3-1 record on the season so far. And they're going to take on the Ray Jays, coming into this game with a 1-3 record. So we're looking forward to this District 7 matchup here on GameDay Media. I want to remind everybody that on Friday we travel up to Crosby, North Dakota. It'll be doubleheader action on GameDay Media with girls action and boys action, with the Ray Jays traveling up to Crosby to take on the Divide County Maroons. The girls set to tip it off at 6 o'clock. We'll go on the air around the 5:30 mark of the afternoon and evening, and then following about 20 minutes after the conclusion of that girls varsity matchup, the boys will take the floor at Barry Hagen Court in Crosby, and that'll be a big District 7 matchup up there in Crosby for both the Divide County Maroons and the Ray Jays, with both girls and boys action here on GameDay Media. You can catch all the action. Make sure you let everybody know that we're going to be on the air on Friday, as well as let them know, if they're not already listening in, to let your friends and family know that we're providing live coverage of our game here tonight between the Tioga Pirates and the Ray Jays. In other action that's going to be around the area tonight, in boys basketball action over in Killdeer tonight, the Stanley Blue Jays traveling down to Killdeer to take on the Killdeer Cowboys, and that game is set to begin at around the 7 o'clock mark, so they're probably underway right now. Powers Lake Brook Central is traveling over to Glenburn to take on the Panthers this evening, as well as the Divide County Maroons on the road tonight against the Alexander Comets down in Alexander. And finally, it is the Mohall Lansford Sherwood Mavericks traveling over to Kenmare to take on the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers from the Al Sherbinski Court over in Kenmare, North Dakota. And on the girls' side, other action that's going on in the area tonight, besides our Ray Tioga game, it'll be the Trenton Tigers, the number 10 ranked team in the state of North Dakota in the latest media poll, taking on the Warriors from White Shield. And that game set to begin over in Trenton, North Dakota. We're just a few minutes away from our opening tip-off, and as we're going to look at what's going on, they're still in their warm-ups, and again, we go with our Hoagland Insurance starting lineups for both teams. They'll do that after the national anthem, but we'll see if they're going to have anybody sing or play the national anthem here today. And again, you're listening and watching coverage here on GameDay Media. Make sure you tell your friends and family about our coverage that we're going to be doing, and they are going to have somebody sing from the floor tonight, and so we'll turn up our road mic to be able to pick up the Ray Girls Quartet that'll be honoring the United States of America with the singing of our national anthem as we keep it right here on GameDay Media. Our officials tonight in our coverage here from District 7, it'll be Scott Heidel, Melvin Forebears, and our lead official tonight, it'll be Monty Lund out of the Wilson Basin Officials Association. Heidel, I believe, is in his 29th year as an official in the state of North Dakota. Monty Lund in his 15th year. I'm not sure how many years that Mel Forebears has got under his belt, but I know I've seen him on the floor for probably the last 4 or 5 years, and so we couldn't do it without the coverage of our and without the officials, that's for sure. So if you're interested in officiating, make sure you reach out to your local athletic director and tell them how to ask them the question, how do I get involved and how do I be a part of some of these kids' lives as we honor the United States of America with the singing of our national anthem. It'll be a quartet from Ray High School. And as we continue on, a nice job by a girls quartet here from Ray, North Dakota. And as we look at our Haugland Insurance starting lineups tonight here from Kurt Hadenfield Court in Ray, North Dakota. First, the starting lineups for the Lady Pirates. They're going to go with another new starting lineup for head coach Deb DeMoe in her 4th year as the head coach. As it'll be Mercedes Travis getting the nod tonight. She's a 5'7" freshman. Cambry Johnson, another freshman, stands 6 foot, gets the start at center tonight. A sophomore, Ava Walleen, wearing number 14, will play forward tonight. Cheryl Hayes, a 5'11" sophomore, will start at guard tonight. And a senior, Cheyenne Hayes, will get the nod at the forward position for head coach Deb DeMoe. She's assisted by first-year assistant coach Taylor Nelson, a graduate of Ray High School herself, and also played volleyball and girls and women's basketball over at Williston State College. And for the Ray Jays, the home team on the scoreboard tonight, their head coach Matt Heyer in his 4th year. As we continue on with our Haugland Insurance Services starting lineup, it'll be Abby Olson getting the nod at guard tonight. She's a 5'4" sophomore. Addison Donnelly, another sophomore, stands 5'8", gets a nod at forward tonight for head coach Matt Heyer. And it'll be Maddox Folk wearing number 5 tonight, a 5'7" senior, getting the start tonight for the Ray Jays. Kinley Johnson, another senior, stands 5'5". She's a guard for the Ray Jays. And in the post tonight, it'll be Erica Kettleson. Kettleson, another senior. Erica Kettleson, a 5'10" senior, wearing number 22. The Tioga Pirates, again, their starting lineup, sponsored by Haugland Insurance Services starting lineup. It'll be Mercedes Travis, Cambry Johnson, Ava Walleen, Cheryl Hayes, and Cheyenne Hayes. And for the Ray Jays, with a 1-3 record on the season, we'll go with Abby Olson, Maddox Falk, Addison Donnelly, Erica Kettleson, and Kinley Johnson. The Pirates wearing their blue and gold uniforms tonight. The Ray Jays wearing their white uniforms with black and red trim, and our lead official, Monty Lund. There's the whistle, and we're underway as the tip is going to be controlled by the Tioga Pirates. Mercedes Travis runs down the loose basketball. Hayes going to pull the trigger from 3 deep, and there is going to be a foul called over the back against Cambry Johnson, her first personal foul, and the first team foul set against the Tioga Pirates. Just underway here in quarter number 1. Glad to have KTGO 1090 AM and 92.7 FM on the call tonight along with us. And we're looking forward to a great partnership for the rest of this basketball season with Flag Family Media Group. Here's the ball going into the backcourt as Abby Olson runs it down, and they're going to call it out of bounds, and it'll be Tioga basketball. That'll be a turnover called against the Ray Jays, their first of the night. One thing that Matt Heyer needs to try to clean up with his Ray Jays is the fact that they have too many turnovers. And the first one, 30 seconds into the game, called against the Ray Jays as the Pirates have the basketball. Inside here is Mercedes Travis, and a block. Nice defensive play by Erica Kettleson. Ray Jays come into the front court. They go right side to Donnelly. Now down low on the right side to Abby Olson. Entry pass into Erica Kettleson, stolen away by Travis. Good defense, another turnover against the Jays. Back door, here's Ava Walleen, and Walleen with the nice assist by Cheryl Hayes. Good look by Cheryl Hayes finding Ava Walleen for the first bucket of the game. The Pirates are out to a 2-0 lead. Now here's a steal. Another turnover for the Jays as Cambry Johnson goes in. And as she does, she's going to go to the free throw line with a foul called against number 5, Maddox Falk. Cambry, a 6-foot freshman for head coach Deb DeMoe. Deb DeMoe stands about 6 foot herself, and Cambry Johnson looks at her eye to eye as a freshman in high school as Johnson puts in the first of 2 free throws, and she's got her first point of the night. It's 3-0. Understand that she had a great game up at West Oak Newburgh as the Pirates defeated the Eagles and led the team in scoring that afternoon, that morning. Here is Cheryl Hayes kicking it out to Cheyenne Sister just inside the three-point line. No good, but the ball is rebounded. And a good defense there by the Ray Jays, preventing an offensive rebound for Tioga. They go left side to Abby Olson. Now out on top, here's Kinley Johnson. Around the horn they go. Over to Maddox Falk, drives to the paint, puts up the shot. Blocked there by Cheyenne Hayes, and here come the Pirates. Cheryl Hayes backs up, goes back behind the three-point line, lets it fly. That's too deep. And another missed opportunity for the Pirates. Falk comes into the front court, guarded there by Cheryl Hayes. Kinley Johnson gives it up to Addison Donnelly. Donnelly drives to the baseline, left side, now kicks it out to Abby Olson. Falk with the three-point shot, that's short, and the rebound there picked up by the freshman, Cambry Johnson, who hustles into the front court. They go down low. Here's Cheyenne Hayes with it. Going inside to Cheryl, kicking it out to Mercedes Travis, pulls the trigger from three. That's off the mark. Again, no good for the Pirates. Nice pass down low. Here is Erica Kettleson, and Kettleson gets her own shot, rebound, gets another chance at it. This time puts it in on the third attempt. It'll be two shots, or it'll be a 2 points for Brindley Kincaid, and that foul is called against the Tioga Pirates. Cambry, number 2, Cambry, number 13, Cambry Johnson. Her second personal foul. And Cambry comes out of the game as Thea Johnson will check into the game for the Lady Pirates, another sophomore for head coach Deb DeMoe. Cambry Johnson has a seat on the bench next to head coach Deb DeMoe. Kettleson missed the and one. And now here is a offensive foul that's going to be called against Cheryl Hayes on a moving screen against Tioga. That's their third team foul here in the first quarter. Just under 5 minutes to play in this first quarter, and there's the ball going to be thrown out of bounds by the Ray Jays. Turnover number 5 against the Jays here with 4:52 remaining in the first quarter. No pressure in the backcourt by the Ray Jays as Cheryl Hayes walks into the front court, crosses the midcourt stripe. Backdoor cut, tried to find Thea Johnson, then the Pirates throw it away. It's her first turnover of the night. So Abby Olson gets a wide open look, right side, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Thea Johnson. She's in a hurry. Tries to go around Kinley Johnson. Johnson forces her to give up the dribble. Here's Cheryl Hayes. Over to Ava Wallin, now kicks it down low to Thea Johnson. Dribbles to the top of the key, now spins, gives it up to Cheryl. Cheryl goes cross court over to Mercedes Travis. Mercedes with the dribble has the ball kicked away and out of bounds. Last touch by the Ray Jays. Good defense by the Jays with 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock for the Pirates. Cheryl will trigger the inbounds pass for the Lady Pirates. They get it in just in the nick of time. Here's Thea Johnson. Back out to Cheryl from the free throw line. Shots up. That's off the mark as well. So another missed opportunity for Tioga. Falk in the front court, guarded there by Ava Wallin as Abby Olson runs down the loose basketball. Here's going to be a steal. Coast to coast, it'll be Hayes going in for the right-handed layup and another bucket off a turnover for the Ray Jays. Turnover number 6 against Ray. Abby Olson with the basketball, gives it up to Donnelly. Donnelly goes inside to Kettleson, kicks it out to Falk. She lets it go, no good, and there's a rebound by Cheryl Hayes in a hurry. Nice bounce pass to Thea, great find as Johnson puts it off the glass for 2 more. We got a timeout on the floor, we'll take one as well with 3:17 remaining. You're listening to District 7 action from girls basketball side of things. We'll be back after this timeout.
At Haugland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at howgleninsuranceservices.com.
As we come out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, this segment is brought to you by The Porch, locally owned coffee shop in Ray, North Dakota, serving a variety of drinks with a flavor for everybody. That's The Porch and Mandy Knox and her team here in Ray, North Dakota. And there's a travel that's going to be called. Another turnover here in quarter number 1. That's their number 7 turnover of the quarter. And one thing that really concerns Matt Heyer is the number of turnovers that they give up. As McKenna Landsberg now into the game for the Pirates has an entry pass to Ava Walling. Step back 3 for Thea Johnson, missed everything as Donnelly runs down the loose basketball and gives it up to Maddox Folk. Landsberg putting pressure on in the backcourt. And here's going to be a steal by Thea Johnson, and Thea Johnson goes in for the uncontested layup. Johnson back into the lineup after missing the last 2 games because of family wedding, and her presence being felt here early in the quarter with 4 points already. Off the bench, and then we're going to have a blocking foul. It's going to be whistled against Thea, her first personal, and that is the 4th team foul called against the Pirates. Next one will send the Ray Jays to the free throw line for the double bonus. From the left elbow, it's Maddox Falk putting up the shot as Cambry Johnson rips down the rebound for the Pirates. Nice cross-court pass to Walleen, putting up the shot too hard for Walleen. And the rebound again taken down by the Ray Jays. Brindley Kincaid loses the handle on it, and there's another steal by Thea Johnson. Thea pulls up the dribble, gives it out to Cambry. He's going to let it fly from 3. That's off the back iron, no good. And the rebound taken down by the Ray Jays. So the Pirates, with a number of opportunities, have only got 4 field goals on 13 shots so far here in the first quarter. As Maddox Falk steps out of bounds, but didn't get called, right in front of our NCC sports desk. Kettleson drives to the baseline and finds Addison Donnelly inside. Brindley Kincaid with the shot. Good. Just inside the 3-point line is Brindley Kincaid with the 2nd field goal of the night for the Ray Jays. And here's a 3-point look for Cheryl Hayes. That's off again, but the long rebound is going to be taken away by Ava Walleen. Now here's a cutting Cheryl Hayes, and Hayes gets the layup. I don't know if the ball was intended for her, but she stepped in front of it and took it to the rim for the bucket. It's 11-4. A 7-point lead for the Pirates over the Ray Jays here. Longtime rivals in District 16 play, and now here's a tie-up. It'll stay with the Jays as Kennedy Kiever will check in for the Lady Pirates, replacing Ava Walleen with the 56 seconds remaining in quarter number 1. It'll be Avery Littlefield triggering the inbounds pass for the Ray Jays. Now here's a steal. Kind of telegraphed that pass as a long arm Cheryl Hayes was able to steal away. Kennedy Kiever left all alone. She pulls up for 3, no good. And then we're going to have a foul called against the Ray Jays. It's going to go against number 10, Addison Donnelly. Donnelly picks up a shooting foul, and they'll send Cambry Johnson to the free throw line with 46 seconds to go to shoot 2 free throws. Last time Cambry was there, she made 1 out of 2. First one's up and no good. She makes the second one, as that was the 2nd team foul call against the Ray Jays. As Donnelly guarded there by Thea Johnson. Ball in the hands now of Brindley Kincaid. Entry pass into Kettleson. And Kettleson challenges Cambry Johnson and puts it down for a 2-point field goal for her 4th point of the night. 12-6 with 25 seconds remaining. Cambry drives to the paint, puts up the shot. That's no good. She'll go to the free throw line again. This time to shoot 2 more as Scott Heidel whistles the foul against the Ray Jays. It's going to go against number 10, Addison Donnelly. And the first one is in for Cambry Johnson. Johnson with all free throws here in the first quarter has got 3 points. Toes a stripe for the second of 2 free throws, and that one hits the bottom of the net as well. So 4 out of 6 from the free throw line is Cambry Johnson here in the first quarter. Pirates putting on pressure as Erica Kettleson gives it up into the front court over to Kincaid. Now here's another steal. Stolen away by the Pirates as Kennedy Kiever kicks it out to Thea Johnson. Johnson gives it up to Cambry Johnson. No relation at the buzzer. And no bucket by the Pirates as the quarter comes to an end. It is the Tioga Lady Pirates 14, the Ray Jays 6. We'll step aside. We'll come back after this 1-minute timeout. You're listening to District 16, District 7 action here on GameDay Media.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Bingaman Construction in Ray, North Dakota, your go-to for all your residential and commercial spray foam and construction needs. Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
As we come back to the Northwest Therapy Services start of the second quarter here from their NCC Sports Desk, the Pirates with a 14-6 lead as the Ray Jays get the first possession of the half as Maddox Falk goes in for the layup, and it is no good as it's last touched on out of bounds off the fingers of the Ray Jays, so a missed opportunity there for Ray. As Mercedes Travis has the ball go off of her head, she recaptures it. Good effort there by Mercedes. Entry pass inside to Cambry Johnson. Nice spin move. And with the left hand and up and under by Cambry Johnson, scores her first field goal of the night. She's got 6 to lead the Pirates. Here's Falk going all the way coast to coast with a bucket here in the second quarter. First basket of the contest, and it's 16-8. Cheyenne Hayes, cross-court pass over to sister Cheryl. Thought about the three-pointer, then goes inside to Cheyenne. Back to Cheryl with the left hand, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Kettleson. Kind of forced it. Here's another shot. Brooklyn Edwards this time from 3 is no good as Cheryl rips down the rebound for the Pirates. Then we're going to have a foul called against the Jays. It's going to go against number 5. That'll be Maddox Falk. Falk picking up her second free throw of the evening. First team foul of the second quarter for the Ray Jays. Inside pass to Cheyenne Hayes. Had an excellent opportunity, come up short. Here's a steal by Mercedes Travis. Another turnover for Ray. Long pass up to Ava Walleen, and Walleen with the left hand gets another bucket on the board for the Pirates. And with that, we have a timeout on the floor. It'll be a full timeout as we have 6 minutes, 30 seconds left. You're listening to coverage of girls basketball here on GameDay Media.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent.
Murex Petroleum Corporation, a pioneer for today, creating opportunities for all involved. Extraordinary people, extraordinary assets. MurexPetroleumCorporation.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
As we come back to this segment, brought to you by Tioga Booster Club, located in Tioga, supporting our boosters, supporting our Pirates and the Firestorm, and all the athletic programs from Pirate Land over in Tioga and Ray with the Williams County Firestorm Wrestling. Speaking of that, the Northwest Stars Gymnastics also part of that coverage. And also want to remind you, we're going to have a wrestling match here on Game Day Media on January 4th. We'll have a triangular, and we'll talk a little bit more about that as we get closer to the event. But it'll be our first it'll be a wrestling triangular from Tioga with the Williams County Firestorm and the Bishop Ryan Lions and the Deluxe Burlington Lakers in a triangular, and we're looking forward to that. We're going to see if we can find somebody to do the play-by-play. From what I understand, Mike Enerson is going to provide a little commentary as Ava Wallin knocks down the three-pointer. Here's a steal on the floor, and I believe they're going to call a... Did they honor the timeout? I'm not sure. As Scott Heidel and Monty Lund will. I think there's a little bit of confusion as to what's going on, but the Pirates think they have the basketball. I think Deb DeMoe thought she had the timeout. It'll be a jump ball, and it will stay with the Ray Jays on the jump ball. Yeah, I think one of our officials was thinking that Deb DeMoe was going to call a timeout, but I think if they could do that over again, they would. 5:51 to go, 21-8 on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. As here's Brooklyn Edwards going to the paint, blocked there aggressively by Cambry Johnson, playing with 2 fouls here with 5:44 remaining in the half. Abby Olson tries to get it inside, and here's a steal by Ava Wallin, hustling down, puts it up off the glass with the left hand for another 2 points. Big quarter for Wallin as she got 7 in the quarter, 9 in the game for the sophomore for Tioga. Now inside, an entry pass blocked by Cheyenne Hayes, last touched out of bounds by the Tioga Pirates. Gives us a chance to thank DA Land LLC. Established in 2021, providing quality skid steer attachments, farm and ranch supplies, feed and pet supplies to the Tioga area. That's DA Land LLC. Abby Olson triggers the inbounds pass. The Ray Jays lose it for another turnover, and here come the Pirates again. Thea Johnson back into the game, stops beyond the three-point line, puts up the three, no good. And Littlefield with the rebound, and then we're going to have a jump ball. Good defense there by Mercedes Travis, and it'll be Tioga basketball off of that possession change, as Cheryl Hayes will trigger the inbounds pass for the Tioga Pirates underneath their own basket. Here's a cutting Cheyenne Hayes, and a poor pass and a poor reception by the Pirates gives the ball up to the Ray Jays. Littlefield goes over, and then we're going to have a foul again called against Mercedes Travis. That'll be her first personal foul. It'll be the first team foul of the second half for the Pirates, as Travis will have a seat on the bench. McKenna Landsberg checks in for head coach Deb DeMoe. As Brooklyn Edwards triggers the inbounds, and here's a steal coast to coast. It's Thea Johnson with another layup. Thea with 6 points tonight now, and I think they're all off of steals. Again, on the floor, it's going to be picked up there by the Ray Jays. And here's Brooklyn Edwards trying to get it inside to Kettleson. Brooklyn Edwards puts up the shot that's no good. Thea Johnson with the rebound for the Pirates. Pass down low to Landsberg. Landsberg left all alone. Can't get the roll here at Kurt Hadenfield Court. Abby Olson triggers the three-point shot, no good. There's Falk with the rebound on the left glass, puts it in for 2. Cheryl Hayes crosses the midcourt stripe, comes into the front court, goes left side to Cheyenne. Cheyenne now back out on top to McKenna Landsberg, goes back door to Thea Johnson. Johnson tries to go off the legs, threw it away. Turnover by the Pirates. And now here is a turnover by the Ray Jays as Cheryl Hayes going to take it in, put the shot up, no good. And we're going to have a shooting foul called. I believe that's going to be Avery Littlefield with the foul. Yes, that is her second personal, and it will send Cheryl Hayes to the free throw line to choose from the charity mark from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. 25-10 with 3:41 remaining here in the first half. We'll have our Bank of Tioga halftime report at the conclusion of this first half as Cheryl Hayes is off the back iron with the first free throws. Peyton Ron will check in along with Kennedy Kiever for head coach Deb DeMoe and the Lady Pirates. It's 25-10 as Cheryl Hayes misses the second free throw. As we have a chance, a little break in the action. Make sure you like and subscribe all the games that we have. Give us a thumbs up if you would. Subscribe to our channel at GameDay Media ND. There's no cost to subscribe. And enable all the notifications, and every once in a while give us a thumbs up if you would. And this just helps us with all the YouTube stuff that goes on in YouTube world, and helps us get our broadcasts out there better known. Here's another steal by the Tioga Pirates, Kennedy Kiever. Ray Jays with all kinds of troubles on the turnover department so far. Here's Cheryl. Over to Kennedy, inside pass to, nice move by Thea Johnson. Doesn't get the roll, lands on her backside as McKenna Landsberg has the rebound. As Cheryl Hayes going to put it up from 3, missed everything. And now there's going to be a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 2:39 remaining. It's the St. Luke's Medical Center 30-second timeout. You're listening to coverage of District 7 girls basketball here on GameDay Media.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963. MC Property and Maintenance LLC is a family-owned and operated property management, maintenance, and handyman company based in Stanley, North Dakota. From lawn care to snow removal and everything in between, let us manage every aspect of your rental, property, and maintenance needs. To schedule an appointment, call Max at 701-641-2772.
As we come back, this segment is going to be brought to you by Brevera Bank, a proud supporter of the Stanley community and the Stanley Blue Jays, helping you, our customer, forge new paths to achieve your financial goals. That's Heath Hetzel, and the market president over at Brevera Bank, located in Stanley, North Dakota, a proud GameDay Media sponsor. Abby Olson on the left wing, drives to the paint, loses the handle on the basketball. Another turnover for the Ray Jays. Thea Johnson goes in, doesn't use the backboard, puts it up, comes away empty, and then we're going to be having a foul call against the Pirates. It's going to be whistled against number 5, Peyton Ron. That's her first personal foul just into the game for the Pirates. It's a second team foul as Avery Littlefield comes into the front court. Abby Olson loses the ball again. Another turnover for the Ray Jays, and here comes Mercedes Travis. Kick out to Landsberg. Landsberg puts it up. Can't buy a basket right now for the Pirates. As the ball is off the last touch by the Ray Jays, it'll stay with the Pirates. Thea Johnson will trigger the inbounds pass. Goes inside to Travis, has the ball stolen away, and now the ball's on the floor again, picked up by the Pirates. Here's another turnover for Tioga. Things getting kind of sloppy here for both teams as Pirates putting on pressure defense. Falk comes up with it, goes over to Brooklyn Edwards, has a wide open looking from 3. Pirates caught flat-footed. Thea Johnson blocks the shot. shot put up by Erica, and Erica puts up another one, and then she's going to be fouled. Pirates getting a little bit sloppy on defense as well. And as Erica Kettleson goes to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line, she'll shoot 2. Johnson with 4 points on the night so far, all of them in the first quarter, as the first one hits the bottom of the net. 1 out of 2 from the free throw line for the senior from Ray, Erica Kettleson. Minute and a half to go here in the first half. Second one by Kettleson is also in. Kettleson now with 6 points. It's 25-12, the Pirates with the lead. Mercedes Travis gives it up to Landsberg. On the left wing, it's Kiever looking inside. Now with the dribble, goes to the paint, gets it out to Peyton Ron. Ron puts up the shot. That's off the mark. And Brooklyn Edwards comes away with the rebound. And then we're going to have another foul that's going to be called against the Tioga Pirates, I believe. Mercedes Travis will get whistled for the foul. That's her 3rd personal foul. And just like that, Deb DeMoe is too late in getting Ava Walleen in, so Travis has got to be careful not to pick up that 4th personal foul before they can get her out. And here is Erica Kettleson, and she's going to be challenging Cambry Johnson. It'll be a shooting foul for Kettleson, and it's going to be a foul call against number 5, Peyton Ron, her 2nd personal on the shooting foul. Erica Kettleson will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 more. With 6 points on the night, puts up the first one. That's off the back iron, falls away, no good. Substitution as Walleen comes in for Travis gives us a chance to thank Surge Aesthetics located in Tioga and Hazen. Our purpose is to enhance your natural beauty and give you the confidence that you need. Contact Sarah in Tioga. And at 701-641-6429, as well as Corey in Hazen at 701-870-0529. Call him today. Talk about a Christmas special at Surge Aesthetics in Tioga and Hazen. Here's a shot put up. We got a lot of whistles here tonight here in the first half. That foul is going to be whistled against number 5, Maddox Falk. Falk with her 3rd personal foul now, in a little bit of foul trouble for head coach Matt Heyer's club. As Cambry Johnson again hits the bottom of the net. Four out of 7 from the free throw line for the freshman from Tioga. Next one is up and good. 5 out of 7 from the free throw line for the 6-foot freshman from Tioga, Cambry Johnson. Here's Brooklyn Edwards putting up the 3-pointer. That's good. Brooklyn with a 3-point field goal. That is a Tioga Ace Hardware 3-pointer. She is an 8th grader for the Ray Jays. A lot of composure there for the 8th grader, Brooklyn Edwards. Here's a give and go to Walleen. Walleen goes off the side of the backboard on the give and go, and then we're going to be a jump ball. It'll stay with the Pirates with 10.5 seconds remaining as Walleen will trigger the inbounds pass for the Tioga Lady Pirates. Get it into Kiever. Out on top, here's Johnson. Johnson kicks it out for Landsberg. Lets it fly from 3, no good. Here's Walleen with the rebound. Walleen's going to get called for the travel. So with less than a second to go, the Ray Jays have the basketball. And it'll be Falk heaving it at the buzzer. Your score at the end of 2 quarters. It's the Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. It is the Tioga Lady Pirates 27. The Ray Jays 15. Up next is our Bank of Tioga halftime report after this 3-minute timeout. You're watching GameDay Media coverage here on GameDay Media, your leader in sports coverage in Northwest North Dakota.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today. Born and raised amidst the small-town love of Northwest North Dakota, we at Northwest Communications Cooperative understand the joy of being part of a great community. That's why we choose to pour back into the people who pour into us. At NCC, we offer internet, telephone, video, and security services that are industry standard, top of the line. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we consider Northwest North Dakota our neighborhood. Let us know how we can serve you. Local, fast, reliable. Making connections, locally committed.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of GameDay Media, LLP, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent by GameDay Media, LLP.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, based in Columbus, North Dakota, offers custom on-the-farm grain cleaning for spring wheat, durum, and barley. Contact Ethan Bakken at 701-310-5007 or find him on Facebook at Border Mobile Grain Cleaning. The Country Store, located at 123 Main Street in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it.
In a world where every dollar counts, we believe in empowering you to do more with your money. At the Bank of Tioga, we help ignite prosperity for you and the communities we serve. Whether you're a family looking for personal financial solutions, a business seeking growth, or an agricultural entrepreneur with big dreams, we have the products and services to help you achieve your goals. Experience the power of partnership and visit your nearest location or explore our online services today. We ignite prosperity at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
Othione Boutique. Shop in person in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopothione.com.
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Frames by Ryan James, located in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Frames by Ryan James.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga or shop online at acehardware.com.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Bingham & Construction in Ray, North Dakota, your go-to for all your residential and commercial spray foam and construction needs. Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our Level 5 Trauma Center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology departments. Our physical, occupational, and speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunizations. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. To schedule an appointment, call us at 701-628-2505 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963. MC Property and Maintenance LLC is a family-owned and operated property management, maintenance, and handyman company based in Stanley, North Dakota. From lawn care to snow removal and everything in between, let us manage every aspect of your rental, property, and maintenance needs. To schedule an appointment, call Max at 701-641-2772. At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota today.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent.
Murex Petroleum Corporation, a pioneer for today, creating opportunities for all involved. Extraordinary people, extraordinary assets. MurexPetroleumCorporation.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family-owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
As we come back to our Bank of Tioga halftime report, it's the Tioga Pirates with a 12-point lead, 27-15 at the end of 2 quarters of play. In the first half, the Tioga Pirates shot 10 out of 29 from the field, 60% from the free throw line, going 6 out of 10. They had 1 3-pointer out of the hands of Ava Wallin, and according to my unofficial books, turned the ball over 6 times in that first half of play. They led 14-6 at the end of the first quarter, outscored the Jays 13-9 in the second quarter to take a 12-point lead to the locker room. For the Ray Jays, they were 6 out of 20 from the field, shot 40% from the free throw line, going 2 out of 5. They have 1 3-pointer as well from the 8th grader, Brooklyn Edwards, and they've committed 23 first half turnovers this evening. Individually for the Pirates, got 4 players in the scorebook. Leading the way is the sophomore, Ava Wallin, with 9 points on the night so far through the first half. 8 points contributed by Cambry Johnson, 6 of those coming from the free throw line. 6 points from Thea Johnson and 4 points from Cheryl Hayes for a total of 27 team points. And only 4 players getting in the scorebook for the Ray Jays as well. Leading the way with 6 points is Erica Kettleson. 4 points contributed by Maddox Falk. 3 points for Brooklyn Edwards. And 2 points for Brinley Kincaid. And that's the extent of scoring for the Ray Jays with a total of 15 first half points. Want to thank our sponsors, including Technex Solutions, LLC, offering measurement sales, service, and support for your oil and water measurement equipment in the Bakken. Call Jason at 701-641-0647 or get a hold of him at his email address, jason@technexsolutions.com. Also want to thank Farmers Union Insurance, the Larson Vossen Agency located in Crosby, where they sell crop, farm, and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Call Cheller Robbie at 701-965-6335 today. That's the Farmers Union Insurance Larson Vossen Agency in Crosby as we start our Northwest Therapy Services start of the second half. It's the Ray Jays turning the ball over with a travel right off the bat Just 9 seconds into the second half, it turns the ball back over to Tioga. Same starting lineup for the Pirates in the second half. Avery Littlefield starting along with Brooklyn Edwards for the Ray Jays. Here's a kick out to Cambry Johnson. Now they give it up to Cheryl Hayes, and Hayes misses another one. Back to Cheryl, drives to the baseline, puts it up off the glass, missed that one as well. As the ball, a couple of opportunities for Tioga. Lid on the basket for Cheryl Hayes here tonight. And here is a tie-up, and this will turn the ball back over to Tioga on the tie-up. And so the pressure in the backcourt against the Ray Jays gives the ball inside, and there's a throwaway by Tioga again. Ray Jays are running. Brooklyn Edwards goes off the right glass for another bucket for the 8th grader. Cuts the lead to 10 at 27-17. Here is Ava Wallin off the glass, hit the square on the backboard and put it down. She's in double digits with 11 points. Nice move by Ava Wallin. And we're going to have a jump ball. I think the last time they gave the ball, it should go to the Ray Jays, yes. So again, full court pressure by the Pirates in the backcourt. Here's Brooklyn Edwards with the dribble, picked up there by Cambry Johnson as Edward pushes it up to the front court. Into the hands of Maddox Falk. Now out on top to Avery Littlefield. Littlefield going to get called for the walk, took another step, and it's another turnover. 701 Cornhole Company, located in Mandan, North Dakota, can make your cookouts even better. With customized cornhole sets, visit their website at 701cornholecompany.com to see what they can make for you. They make a great Christmas present for under your tree. That's 701cornholecompany.com. Here's a putback by Cambry Johnson. As a missed shot first by Cheryl Hayes, and now here's another steal in the backcourt. Pushed up front to Cambry. Cambry off the glass, and she does. She's going to be fouled by the Ray Jays. It's going to go against number 2. That's Brooklyn Edwards picking up her first foul of the game. It sends Cambry Johnson to the free throw line to shoot a pair. First free throws off the front iron, falls away, no good. Kinley Johnson comes back in for Avery Littlefield. The senior stands 5'5". That's Kinley Johnson wearing number 23. As Johnson will trigger the inbounds pass. Cambry Johnson missed the first front end of the free throw. Her second effort is no good here at Kurt Hadenfield Court. So she stays with 10 points on the night for the Pirates. Kinley Johnson's shot is blocked by Thea Johnson. And a ball goes off the fingers of Thea, so it'll stay with the Ray Jays. And now we have a scoreboard malfunction. As not sure how that's going to affect our coverage here, but now we come back with everything. So 6:07 on the clock, 31-17 on the scoreboard as far as points go. And I think we're ready to play. 31-17, the Ray Jays with the basketball, 26 seconds on the shot clock. Abby Olson triggers the inbounds pass. It's stolen away. Didn't get it high enough for Cheryl Hayes, and Hayes stole it. Kick out to Ava Wallin, pulls the trigger from 3. That's no good. Rebound by Cheryl. Gives it up to Thea. Thea drives to the paint, puts it up off the glass. No good. And then we're going to have a blocking foul called against the Ray Jays. It'll send Thea Johnson to the free throw line to shoot 2. And that foul is whistled against number 4. It is Abby Olson as Thea Johnson goes to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line, and the first one's up and in. The sophomore stands 5'11" for head coach Devna Moe, puts up the second one. That one's good as well. So 8 points now for Thea Johnson, and it's a 16-point lead, 33-17. And there's an end line turnover as Kinley Johnson put her foot over the line. It'll bring in Addison Donnelly for Kinley Johnson. And it'll be Cheryl Hayes triggering the inbounds pass for the Lady Pirates. Pirates in motion. They come into Thea. Thea goes up, puts it up off the glass for two. Count the basket. And the harm against the Ray Jays is going to be whistled against number 10, Addison Donnelly, with her second personal foul. And it sends Thea Johnson to the free throw line, a Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line, to try for the and one. She's got 10 points on the night so far. Has missed that free throw. And then we're going to be jumping the ball up again, and quick hands by the Pirates, as the Pirates will retain possession of the basketball with 5:48 remaining in the third quarter. Deep pass out to Ava Wallin. Inside to Cheryl. Cheryl with it. Goes up. Shot from the paint is good. And now with a timeout on the floor with 5:39 to go. 20-point lead for the Pirates, 37-17. We'll take a St. Luke's Medical Center timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com. TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
As we come out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, this segment is going to be brought to you by Hidden Beauty Salon and Spa, located in Tioga on Main Street. They are your full-service salon and spa. Follow them at Hidden Beauty on Facebook. And also want to mention Kyle Hansen, the Thrivent Financial Advisor in Northwest North Dakota. Call Kyle or Becky Gettle in Stanley at 701-628-2384. Want to mention that Swim Lessons podcast by Dallas Hansen airs weekly on Wednesdays. And he's always got a number of interesting guests on his podcast that airs every Wednesday. And make sure you tune in. He does a nice job, and I think you'll find it really interesting to listen to Swim Lessons with Dallas Hansen. You can download it from Spotify. You can find it at YouTube and Apple. 5:12 as we have a foul on the floor against the Tioga Pirates. I'm not sure who they whistled that against. They haven't put it up on the board yet. It's going to go against number 22, Thea Johnson, her second. So the Ray Jays with the basketball, trailing by 20. Now here's the ball stolen away. Good hands by Ava Wallin. As Cheryl Hayes from the left elbow puts up the shot, too heavy. Offensive rebound by Thea. Thea pulls up for three. That's off the glass. It's no good. And it will come back into play with Cheyenne Hayes getting another chance at it, giving it up to her sister Cheryl. Now here is Cheryl going up with the left-hand lay, but missed that one. Now the ball's on the deck again, and it's going to be tied up. This time it'll be the Ray Jays with the basketball. It's a missed opportunity there for Tioga. Line change for head coach Deb DeMoe. As McKenna Landsberg, Mercedes Travis, Peyton Ron, Kennedy Kiever, and Thea Johnson remain on the floor for the Lady Pirates. 4.5 minutes to go here. As Brinley Kincaid pushes the ball up to Brooklyn Edwards. Edwards goes inside to Sargent. Sargent with the left hand off glass, good. Caden Sargent established herself, put the ball up for a bucket. And the Jays cut the lead down to 18 for the Lady Pirates. Peyton Ron looking inside, goes back out on top to Travis. And then here's Kiever with it, kicking it out to Landsberg. Landsberg drives to the paint off the glass, right side. Good. Little move by McKenna Landsberg with her first bucket of the contest. Brooklyn Edwards now has the ball almost stolen away by the Pirates. It'll stay with the Ray Jays, as Brindley Kincaid will trigger the inbounds pass against this full court pressure by the Pirates with 3:52 remaining. Maddox Falk dribbling in trouble, now double teamed. Brindley Kincaid with it, picks it up, and then Brindley is going to get called for the double dribble. Turnover by the Ray Jays. 3:40 remaining here in the third quarter. Gives us a chance to thank the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, supporters of the Ranchers and all Powers Lake athletics, as Mercedes Travis puts it off the glass right side for her first bucket of the night. And this pressure is bothering the Ray Jays. Pass out to Brooklyn Edwards, has her foot on the line. And the ball goes out of bounds, last touched by the Lady Pirates. It'll stay with the Ray Jays. As Kinley Johnson and Avery Littlefield will check in for Addison Donnelly and Brooklyn Edwards. Edwards leads the game with 5 points. Donnelly leaves the game with being held scoreless, and now here's the ball almost stolen away, and then we're going to have a foul that's going to be called against Peyton Ron. Ron picks up her third personal foul. That is the second team. Here is the ball brought back into play, and now we're going to have a foul against the Ray Jays. My goodness. It's going to go against number 5, Maddox Falk. That's personal foul number 4. And here is Kennedy Keever. Entry pass inside to Thea Johnson. Kick out to Landsberg, and Landsberg took a step before she got going, and it's called for the travel. 41-19. Again in the backcourt, Pirates double teaming. Now Ray Jays throw it away again. Keever goes inside to Thea. Thea fadeaway, puts it up off the glass on the right side of the hoop. Thea Johnson putting together a pretty nice game here tonight for the Pirates. Got 12 points on the night, and with that we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. It's a St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. You're listening to coverage of girls basketball from District 7 here on GameDay Media. My name's Randy Peterson.
Since 1961, Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
As we come back out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, again, some of our sponsors that help make all this possible include Bravera Bank and Stanley, DA Land LLC in Tioga, The Porch located here in Ray, North Dakota, Surge Aesthetics with offices in Tioga and Hazen, Technex Solutions LLC out of Tioga, North Dakota, the Farmers Union Insurance Larson Vossen Agency located in Crosby, 701 Cornhole Company located in Mandan, North Dakota, Hidden Beauty Salon and Spa located in Tioga, Prairie Motors of Stanley in Stanley, North Dakota, Kyle Hansen, your Thriving Financial Advisors over in Stanley, North Dakota, Flag Family Media Group in 1090 AM and 92.7 FM, the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, and the Tioga Pirates Booster Club, all proud sponsors of Game Day Media coverage with us this year. Sargent puts up the shot, blocked by Thea Johnson, saved by Cadence Sargent, and now here's a shot put up from Brindley Kincaid, and it's going to be last touched and out of bounds, last touched by the Ray Jays. Matt Evans located over at Prairie Motors in Stanley, devoting themselves to helping and serving our customers to the best of their ability with high-quality service and high-quality vehicles. That is Prairie Motors, located in Stanley, North Dakota. Matt Evans and his team over in Stanley. Pirates will keep the ball up by a score of 43-19. Entry pass into Mercedes Travis, and Travis gets the roll here at Kurt Hodden Field Court for another bucket, or fourth of the game. He's got a total of 4 points. Here's a pass that's intercepted by the the Pirates, Thea Johnson. Johnson puts a shot up, no good. The putback by Peyton Ron is good. 47-19. 28-point lead, and now here's another steal. Pass down low to McKenna Landsberg as Landsberg puts it in for another bucket, and that's a 30-point lead, 49-19. Here's Sargent, still looking to get the ball into the front court, finds Kinley Johnson. Johnson drives the baseline, and then Brindley Kincaid steps out of bounds. Another turnover. Well, it'll stay with the Tioga Pirates with 1:19 to go. As Brooklyn Edwards will check back into the game along with Avery Littlefield for Matt Heyer's team. This Mercedes Travis with the dribble. The freshman gives it up to McKenna Landsberg. Now over to Thea. Give and go back out to Landsberg. Thea Johnson with a step back three, missed everything. And there's the ball that's out of bounds. Last touch by Kinley Johnson. It'll stay with Tioga with 1:01 remaining here in the third quarter. The Pirates holding a 30-point lead, 49-19. Here's Keever with the shot from the paint that falls away, no good. Ray Jays come into the front court. Cross-court pass to Brooklyn Edwards. Shot is blocked. But then they're going to call a foul against number 22, Thea Johnson. Thea picks up her third personal foul. It sends Brooklyn Edwards to the free throw line to shoot a pair with 49 seconds remaining. The eighth grader toes the stripe and promptly goes up and puts the ball through the hoop on the first free throw. I'm kind of impressed with Brooklyn Edwards. 6 points for the eighth grader, standing about 5'8". Puts up the second one, that's off the back iron, no good. As the rebound is run down, but it's going to be tied up, and the possession arrow favors the Pirates. Landsberg with the dribble, kicks it out to Travis. Down low, here's Peyton Ron. Peyton Ron puts up the shot, good for two. Here's Maddox Falk. Falk with it, gives it up to Avery Littlefield. Entry pass into Kettleson. Kettleson goes to the basket, no good. Follows up with a rebound herself. Blocked there by Thea Johnson, as Landsberg going to get another bucket on the breakaway. Shot at the buzzer is off the back iron by Falk. Falls away, no good. That's the end of the third quarter. We'll step aside. We'll come back with the fourth and final quarter here from Kurt Hodden Field Court in Ray, North Dakota. My name's Randy Peterson here on GameDay Media.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com. TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
At Haugland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at howgleninsuranceservices.com.
Big quarter for the Pirates in the third quarter, putting up 26 points compared to 5 for the Ray Jays. And it'll be a fast quarter as we have the mercy rule in effect, as both teams have got new players on the floor, and we'll mention them as we see them. And see Brooke Vackel out there for the Tioga Pirates, getting her first action of the night here tonight in this varsity matchup. And then we're going to have, it'll be a tie-up as the turnover by the Ray Jays gives the ball back over to Tioga. Long pass down low to Cambry Johnson, and Johnson gets fouled from behind on the shot. Cambry, with 10 points on the night, will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 more. 7:35 to go in the game. It's a 33-point lead. As Cambry toes the stripe for the first of 2 free throws and gets the roll here at Kurt Hadenfield Court. She's got 11 points on the night so far for the 6-foot freshman. And Tioga Pirates 54-20. Second one is off the front iron, no good. Good box out by Brindley Kincaid. The clock is rolling. Ball in the hands of Brooklyn Edwards. Picks up her dribble, now gives it to Littlefield. Now over to Kincaid, stops, pops, good. Brindley Kincaid hitting the twines. Another bucket for her here in the fourth quarter. Gives her 4 points on the night. As Ava Wallin going to be pressured on the by the Ray defense. Brooke Vackel now gives the ball back up. Cross-court pass to Wallin. Left wide open from the left wing, no good. Here is Brindley Kincaid putting up the shot. Another bucket for Brindley, her second consecutive touch and basket for the Ray Jays. Leads 30 with 6:40 remaining. Here is a give and go by Ava Wallin, wide open. 13 points now for Ava. 56-24 with 6.5 minutes to go. We'll be up in Crosby on Friday with our Game Day Media coverage of a doubleheader with girls and boys action from District 7. It'll be these Ray J girls taking on the Divide County Maroon girls, followed by boys action between the same 2 towns, Divide County and the Ray Jays. Here's Cambry Johnson putting up the shot that's no good. Our coverage will go on the air at 5:30. Here's a pass up front to Cambry Johnson with the left hand, puts up the shot that's no good. And then we're going to have a foul called against number 13, Cambry Johnson. 56-24. Like I said before, we're going to go on the air at 5:30, close to that time frame with our Border Plains Equipment pregame show from Crosby with the Divide County girls take on the Ray Jays in girls action. And we'll follow that up and conclude the night with District 7 matchup between the Divide County Maroons and the Ray Boys. In our first boys broadcast of the winter season, as we were weathered out last Friday night between the Tioga Pirates and the Ray Jays, as a shot blocked out of bounds by Cheyenne Hayes off the hands of Erica Kettleson, but it'll stay with the Jays. So we're looking forward to going up to Barry Hagan Court in Crosby, North Dakota for our game day coverage. Here's a shot put up by the Jays, falls away, no good. Trying to soak some time off the clock, no doubt, but here's the ball tapped out of bounds by Erica Kettleson. It'll stay with the Pirates with 29 seconds remaining on the shot clock. They go inside, throw it away. Not sure who that pass was intended to, but it wasn't even close. Here's a shot put up by the Ray Jays, Brindley Kincaid, and then it's tied up, and the possession arrow will favor the Tioga Pirates. There's a ball thrown away again by the Pirates. Avery Littlefield with it for the Jays, gives it up to Brindley Kincaid. Both of these teams playing very young players right now on the floor. And now we're going to have a foul called against Ava Wallin with on the arm. It'll be Ava Wallin's first personal foul here. Oh, excuse me, third personal foul. Okay. It'll be a first personal foul against Ava Wallin. It's only the second team foul here in the fourth quarter against the Pirates. Abby Olson from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line falls away no good, and the rebound goes to the Tioga Pirates. Under 3 minutes to play here. Peyton Ron will check in for the Pirates' next opportunity. Brooke Vockel gives the ball up to Cheryl Hayes, cross court to Cheyenne. Landsberg with the dribble, kicks it out to Cheyenne again, now back over to Cheryl. Kaya Sparks into the game for the Pirates as Landsberg puts up the three-pointer. Put back by Cheyenne Hayes is good. That's Cheyenne's first basket of the night. 58-24. Brooklyn Edwards tries her luck from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line. Falls away no good. Here's a shot put up by Landsberg is no good. It's going to be last touched and out of bounds. It'll stay with Tioga. Cheyenne Hayes and Cheryl Hayes checking out for the Tioga Pirates. As Peyton Ron and Kennedy Keever check in for head coach Deb DeMoe. Brooke Vockel gives it back over to Keever, but she was still out of bounds when she got the ball back. That'll be another turnover against Tioga. As number 14 for the Jays, Gretchen Hickel will check in, seeing her first action here tonight for head coach Matt Heyer. As Chloe Goldaddy also checking in for the Lady Pirates. A minute and a half to go. Pirates are going to take their fourth victory in a row here against the longtime rivals, the Ray Jays. We'll have our D&L Paraffin postgame show following the conclusion of the game. Sargent gets her own rebound, puts it up, and it's tied up. It'll stay with the Ray Jays on the possession arrow. 58-24 as Hickel will trigger the inbounds pass for the Jays. Gets it out to Falk. Falk with the three-point try. Falls away no good, goes out of bounds. Good play there by Peyton Ron, keeping the Ray Jays from coming up with the basketball, and it'll go over to Tioga as we'll name our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game following the conclusion of our game. And here's the ball thrown away by Tioga, another turnover for the Pirates. Here comes Maddox Falk. Throw it away. Turnover number 37 as Landsberg goes in for the left-hand layup. 8 points now for McKenna Landsberg, 60-24. There's the ball off the leg of Peyton Ron as the ball goes out of bounds. That should about do it here with Ray Jays inbounding it. Gretchen Hickel throws it up at the buzzer. And the final score, it is 60 for the Pirates, 24 for the Ray Jays, a 36-point victory for Tioga tonight here from Kurt Hodden Field Court. And with that, we're going to send it back to our studios. When we come back to our D&L Paraffin postgame show, we'll come back with a live interview with head coach Deb DeMoe and our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game after this timeout.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come. D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit clr.com to start your new career today.
Here we are again from the Kurt Hoddenfield Court in Ray, North Dakota. We've caught up with the winning head coach tonight, Deb DeMoe, of the victorious Tioga Pirates, as the Pirates were able to take a win tonight here from Ray, North Dakota by a score of 60-24. And overall, Deb, you started out a little bit slow, but the defense for the Pirates gradually caught up with Ray Jays, and you put together a pretty good defensive effort tonight that made a lot of things happen on the scoreboard tonight.
Yeah, you said it, Randy, exactly what happened. We start out slow like this against other teams. We're going to dig a big deficit, and we just talked about that in the locker room. So we need to start strong and again, play all the way through strong and finish strong. We had a group of people. I ran a lot of bodies in there tonight, and I told the girls they need to be prepared to play with whoever is out there on the floor. Some of the girls who normally are hitting some big shots for us, a lot of those shots weren't falling tonight. So maybe it was for somebody else tonight, and that's okay. They all give credit to each other. So, yeah, exactly. We needed to start a little stronger. At halftime, we talked about picking up the defensive pressure, putting a full court press on, and just really applying ball pressure. And we had a group in there in one point that was really, well, several of them, but that front court pressure was really getting to them, we felt, and that kind of turned the game around for us.
I thought one of your gals tonight, well, you had 3 players that got into double figures tonight with Ava Walleen with 13 points tonight, being named our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. We could have really picked any number of girls that would have been that Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, but a nice job by Thea Johnson finding her way back on the court after missing the last couple of games. It's always nice to have the 5'11" sophomore with the length that she's got back on the floor for the Pirates.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, she had a sister that got married during season and missed 2 big games for us and was at our practice yesterday. And really she's deceiving. She gets out there at the front. She's a big in there. She's almost 6 foot, but her wingspan, I think, is close to 8 foot. And that really caused havoc, we felt, at the top of the key there, anticipating passes and able to pick those off. She had a really good game for just coming back for us. Right. And I thought she was a difference maker for sure out there today. But yeah, we all played well, I felt.
Well, congratulations, Deb. We wanted to get you on a little bit of a post-game show. I know you want to get back to your team, but congratulations as you take away a District 7 win tonight, and with your 4th straight victory of the campaign after the opening loss to the Surrey Mustangs. I know you would like to get that one back again, but it is what it is. Sometimes you learn, sometimes you win, right? And so you learned a lot against Surrey, and I think it's paid off on the last 4 games that you've played. You played some pretty good basketball.
Yeah, we wanted to be on a winning streak and have definitely a record above 500 or better going into Christmas break, and now we have about a 9-game break right now. So the girls just begged for tomorrow off, and they deserve it. They got tomorrow off, and then we get back to work. So, yeah. Thank you, Randy. You've been listening to head coach Deb DeMoe, the victorious Tioga Lady Pirates here from Kurt Hodden Field Court, 60-24. We'll step aside. We'll come back with our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. That is Ava Walleen after this 1-minute timeout.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
As we come back and finish up with our E&L Paraffin post-game show, I've got our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. That is Ava Walleen, my neighbor across the street, paying off dividends with all the she puts on during the summer, shooting hoops all summer long. She's our Player of the Game tonight. And Ava, I thought you set the tone pretty good tonight. You led the team in scoring with 13 points, and overall, I thought you played a very good, complete game.
Yeah, I think I did too. There was a lot of girls that gave their all too in this game, and they could help me out, and it was way easier if they just helped out.
I know that the defense for the Pirates really caused some trouble for the Ray Jays, and you had that hawking defense on the press that caused a lot of turnovers for the Jays, but overall a very good team effort tonight as you pick up your 4th consecutive win of the year and go into the Christmas season with a winning streak.
Yeah, that defense was good. I was surprised on some of our girls. They were just trying so hard, and they were just getting everything that was just getting passed around.
And by the way, this young lady finished in the top 10 in the state in girls golf last season, or top 12 or something like that? What did you finish in the state girls golf tournament?
I think it was top 10. I forgot.
Okay, well, she hits from the left side. I don't know if I'd want to play against her in any games like that, because I think she can hit the ball pretty good. But she's been named our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game here. That's Ava Wallin, a fresh sophomore for the Tioga Pirates. And all the best to you, Ava, for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
That's our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Ava Wallin. Ava Wallin with our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. We'll step aside. We'll finish up with our D&L Paraffin postgame show after this timeout.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in North Dakota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
As we come back and finish up with our D&L Paraffin postgame show, it was the Tioga Pirates with a 60-24 victory over the Ray Jays tonight in District 7 girls basketball action here from Northwest North Dakota on GameDay Media. The Pirates were 25 out of 60 from the field tonight, 9 out of 17 from the free throw line. They had one three-pointer tonight, committed 13 turnovers as they got 8 players in the scoring ranks tonight, led by Ava Wallin with 13 points, 12 points put in by Thea Johnson, 11 points for Cambry Johnson, 8 points for McKenna Landsverk, 6 points for Cheryl Hayes, 4 points each for Mercedes Travis and Peyton Ron, and rounding out the scoring with 2 points was Cheyenne Hayes for a total of 60 points tonight for Tioga. And for the Ray Jays, they were 10 out of 37 from the field tonight, and 3 out of 9 from the free throw line. They had one three-pointer, but the big thing on the scoreboard tonight with 37 turnovers kind of set the tone for a victorious Tioga Pirates tonight, as the Ray Jays had trouble handling the defense and the pressure put on by Tioga tonight. 3 players got in the scorebook with 6 points each. That's Brenley Kincaid, Erica Kettleson, and Brooklyn Edwards. 4 points for Maddox Falk and 2 points for Caden Sargent. So that wraps up our D&L Paraffin post-game show, as the coverage for GameDay Media will go over to Crosby, North Dakota on Friday night, where we'll have double-header action with the Divide County Maroons hosting the Ray Jays in girls basketball action on Friday night. We'll go on the air at 5:30 with our Border Plains Equipment pregame show with Continental Resources coaches' comments from our respective girls' head coaches. And then we'll finish our night with a boys' District 7 matchup between the same two towns, the Divide County Maroons and the Ray Jays. That will wrap up our broadcast here from Kurt Hodden Field Court in Ray, North Dakota. Your final score tonight, it was the Tioga Pirates taking down the Ray Jays with your final score of 60-24. On behalf of my production crew tonight, running the boards, David Peterson, along with my camera operator tonight, Owen Miller. My name's Randy Peterson. Until Friday night, good night, everybody. Thanks to all of our sponsors who help make all this possible.
Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O'Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nessa Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land LLC, 701 Cornhole Company, Bingaman Construction, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, Tioga Parts Supply, Surge Aesthetics, The Porch, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Tech Next Solutions, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Thrivent, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Mirex Petroleum Corporation, TNT Measurements Incorporated, MC Property and Maintenance LLC, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Flag Family Media.